Hello guys and welcome to Baking with Akis. Today we are diving into the world of Greek desserts with two irresistible recipes. First, we will prepare the ultimate Greek custard pie, Galaktoboureko, a dessert that's all about rich semolina custard and crisp phyllo. Then we will whip up a Greek-style chocolate pie in 10 minutes. A quick and decadent treat that's perfect for when you need dessert in a flash. Let's get started. Our first recipe is a showstopper, Galaktoboureko, the epitome of Greek desserts. With its velvety semolina custard and golden layers of buttery phyllo, this pie is soaked in aromatic syrup for a drool-worthy result. So, let's see the ingredients. Greek custard pie, Galaktoboureko. Ingredients. For the syrup, 800 grams granulated sugar, 450 grams of water, 1 cinnamon stick, the peel of 1 lemon, 75 grams honey. For the custard, 4 eggs, 200 grams granulated sugar, 500 grams heavy cream, 500 grams whole milk, 1 pinch of salt, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 170 grams fine semolina, 100 grams butter. To assemble, 220 grams melted butter, 450 grams phyllo dough seeds. Galaktoboureko. Galaktoboureko actually is one of the desserts that shows in Greece if you're a good pastry chef or not. If you want to become the best Greek dessert maker ever, please follow exactly my instructions. First, I have to prepare my syrup because it's a syrupy dessert. So I have a pot here. I will add my water, my cinnamon stick, the sugar, and some lemon peel. There it is. Good. Easy. Galaktoboureko is one of my favorite desserts, but it's quite tricky. Now, the syrup goes on heat, and I will leave on the side my honey to add it when my syrup is ready. Now, we have to prepare the cream for Galaktoboureko, and the things here are quite easy. I need a pot, and I will add my sugar along with the milk and the cream. At this point, please do not whisk because actually the sugar will make a film at the bottom of the pan and protect the milk from burning into the pot. Now, be patient for about 1 to 2 minutes until the mixer starts bubbling, and then we will add the rest of the ingredients. After a few minutes, the syrup starts bubbling and the mixture with the milk, cream and sugar starts bubbling, and we will add the semolina in. And we will start whisking. Actually, the semolina will thicken up the whole mixture. This is a lovely custard that Greeks always making. Easier than the normal one, because actually it has this lovely texture because of semolina. It's a little bit crunchy custard. I love it. Now, the semolina is in and we want again to see some bubbles, but the syrup is ready. I will turn off the heat, and when the syrup is ready, I will add my honey in. Mix a little bit, and I will set my syrup aside to let it cool. Now, the custard is ready. As you can see, there are bubbles on the custard. I will turn off the heat and guess again. I will add my butter and mix very well until the butter melts. And here I have to explain a few things. Now, we're adding the butter at the very last moment to keep this lovely creamy texture on the custard. And we're adding the honey at the very last moment to the syrup because we want the flavor of the honey and we want to keep the syrup runny, okay? Now, the custard is ready and we have to cool down the custard. How? Easy, it's easy. I will take my mixer here. I will transfer my custard into my mixer. And I will start whisking the whole mixer until it becomes very, very cool for about 3 to 4 minutes. When the mixer is cooled, now it's almost ready, as you can see, I will transfer it into a bowl and I will use again my mixer because I want to give some volume to my eggs. So I will whisk my eggs with my sugar, but first I have to transfer my custard here. Easy. Now, put again the bowl on the mixer, add the sugar, 4 eggs, and whisk them until they become fluffy and nice and they look like whipped cream. My eggs are ready. Look at that. It's lovely, nice, sexy, foamy. I will add a little bit of vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, and the custard will go back again into the mixer because I want to incorporate those two mixers. And it has to be this way because if the custard wasn't cooled, then probably the mixer will split, okay? Now, mix for exactly 10 to 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Finito. Do not overmix because we will lose the volume of the mixer. We want to be fluffy and nice. Now, %90 of the whole process done because the cream is ready, fluffy, sexy and nice. Oh my God, look at this. Nice and so fluffy, absolutely stunning. Now, I will set that on the side and it's time to prepare the Galaktoboureko for the oven. I have a nice tray here, 28 by 36. I have some melted butter and I need my phyllo. This is going for recycle and I will show you how you will make the best Galaktoboureko ever. So those are my phyllo seeds and we want the half of them on the bottom and the half of them on top. In the middle will be the custard. So I need some good quality butter melted. So don't be stingy because we want butter in this recipe. And I will start with the first one, this way. Drizzle with some butter. The next phyllo will go this way because we want to prepare a nice bed for our custard. And the third one will go this way as well. Again, butter. Do not touch the brush to the phyllo. We want just to drizzle the butter. The next one will go this way. As you can see, I'm leaving some air in between the phyllo seeds. And I will put two more, one this way and one that way. And again, some butter. What do you think about the process? Easy? Even if the phyllo will break, you don't have to worry, because actually we have so many layers of phyllo that will keep the filling in between. So now press a little bit the phyllo and pour over the custard. What do you think about this recipe? It's something else, right? I know that you have to prepare a lot of things, but when you want to make something special, you have to give it some time, right? Yeah. Now, again, I will do the same process. Phyllo, butter, phyllo, yeah. Two more seeds on top. And I will turn the edges in this way. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. And guess what? The leftover butter will go on top. I know that probably you will think that it seems too much butter for this recipe, but trust me, you need the butter. We want the phyllo to become extremely crispy, and the butter will help a lot this process. Now it's time to score that bad boy before it goes into the oven, and just score it on top. Don't go all the way through. We don't want to break the base of Galaktoboureko. We just want to leave some air so it will not blow inside the oven, okay? Now, my oven is preheated to 160 degrees Celsius, set to fan, and I will bake for 1.5 hours. When Galaktoboureko is ready, the syrup will be cool. Then I will pour the cold syrup over the hot Galaktoboureko, and a miracle will happen. And my Galaktoboureko is almost ready. I can smell the yumminess in this tray, but now my Galaktoboureko is seeking for nice syrup, and I will give it to it. And as you can see, the syrup, it is soaked immediately, and you can hear that sound. That's the sound of satisfaction. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is so mouth-watering. And I have to be patient for about an hour. Am I? I am not. So I have already prepared one for you guys. And you going on the side, because in an hour I will need you. And I will start slicing this lovely Galaktoboureko. As you can see, it is perfect. The phyllos are still crispy because the syrup was right. And as you can see, this is something that nobody can resist. Can you? I cannot. And I need a spatula. And now a big question, a piece of the middle or a piece of the edges? I will go for the edges, yeah, as well. And this is it. This is exactly what we want to see. Perfection. I know that is a lot of process to prepare this dessert, but it is worth every single second. This is something unique and you have to try it. Next, we are switching to something speedy, easy and utterly delicious. A Greek-style chocolate pie in 10 minutes. Yes, you heard that right. In just 10 minutes, you can have a soft, moist, ultra chocolatey pie that is perfect for any occasion. Let's see our ingredients. Greek-style chocolate pie in 10 minutes. Ingredients. For the syrup, 300 grams granulated sugar, 300 grams water, 2 tablespoons rum. For the chocolate pie, 180 grams all-purpose flour, 80 grams cocoa powder plus extra for the baking dish, 225 grams granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon baking powder, 1 pinch of salt, 100 grams melted butter plus extra for the baking dish, 50 grams whole milk, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 3 eggs. To assemble, 200 grams chocolate couverture, 65%. To serve, mint leaves. I love this recipe because actually in 10 minutes the chocolate pie will be ready. And who can resist in a chocolate pie? Nobody. So first thing we have to do is to prepare our syrup. I need a pot on heat and I will add all my ingredients. Sugar, water and a little bit of rum. If you don't have rum, you have brandy, cognac, whatever you want, even vodka, if you want, you can add to this mixture. And let's prepare the mixture for the chocolate pie. I need all my wet ingredients here. First, in my bowl, the butter goes in, 3 eggs, 1, 2, 3 are in. A little bit of milk, some vanilla extract, and do I have any other wet ingredients? I don't think so. Everything is in. Whisk a little bit. In this recipe, you don't even need a mixer, okay? Just whisk everything together, and when you have a nice, lovely mixture like this one, then add all the dry ingredients in. My flour, my cocoa powder, sugar, and baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Finito, that's it. Mix everything together, and this is the easiest recipe ever. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Mix everything together, and at this point, maybe we need a spatula. So the whisk goes into the sink and the spatula comes in. Easy cheesy. And the mixture for the chocolate pie is ready. And probably now you will think that I'm crazy. I am not. This is the easiest recipe ever because we are not going to cook our mixer into the oven. We will cook the whole thing into the microwave. Now I have my baking dish here. It's 25 centimeters. I already butter and dust with cocoa powder, and I will transfer my mixer here. Spread it evenly. What do you think about this recipe, Marianthi? Lovely, right? Right, yes. And it's time for the microwave. I need to microwave the whole thing for 7 minutes to 800 watts. So, in 7 minutes it will be ready. My syrup is ready as well, And when it's ready, I will syrup my chocolate pie and I will serve immediately. And the chocolate pie is ready. Look at that. This aroma of chocolate is amazing. Nobody can resist on that. But it's time to pour some lovely syrup over my chocolate pie. And as you can see, my syrup is cold, my chocolate pie is hot, and we have to make sure that it will absorb all this lovely syrup. We need some time, and while my chocolate pie is still hot, I will pour over some chocolate, and the hot chocolate pie will melt the chocolate on top. In few minutes, it will be ready. And after a few minutes, the chocolate will melt. And this is exactly what we want. What do you think? And this is it. What do you think? Perfect. It is perfect. I need some mint on top to make this lovely contrast. Oh, and this is it. Should I try? Of course I will, because I love chocolate pie. And when you are making a chocolate pie in 10 minutes, then you love more this dessert. Look at this. Cakey, syrupy, chocolatey in 10 minutes. This is heavenly good. I cannot describe the flavor because it is so chocolatey. And if you start, you never stop. And that's it for this sweet episode. We discovered the secrets to making the perfect Galaktoboureko and proved that dessert can be both quick and delicious with a Greek-style chocolate pie in 10 minutes. Two amazing recipes that will bring a smile to every table. Just give them a try. See you next time and happy baking!